This is a mealworm, commonly known as the larval stage of the darkling beetle. These are actually incredibly common, and I'm sure anyone who watches this channel that has any pet reptiles of any kind should have some idea of what these are and what they look like. These things are commonly known as mealworms. However, again, like I said, they're the larval stage of an actual beetle. Now, I won't be doing a full biology on these things, but I think they're kind of interesting, and I might do one if I can't find any bugs within the next like week or two, because it is almost like winter, so I know bugs are going to be hard to find to feed my spider. But the focus of this video is going to be talking about how black widows and most other spiders tend to eat. Now, as previously stated, most spiders, including the black widow, tend to prefer to stay hidden in burrows. And so even when she comes to catch this thing, isn't going to eat it right away. In fact, once she wraps it up and injects it with her venom, she's going to take it down into his little burrow here. Now, black widow spider webs are known to be some of the strongest threaded webs in the spider kingdom. So this shouldn't be too much of an issue to just drop it in. In fact, right off the bat, there she goes, going straight for it. And it looks like she's going up there. She's ready to tie it up. And this is just a basic feeding. This is going to provide her no fight. But as you can see, she's using her back legs to spin it up. And this is just to keep it from moving. Now, right there, she just administered her first bite. And that right there, now the poison's going to flow through the body. On average, the venom of the black widow spider takes about 10 minutes to kick in. Now what she's going to do is she's just going to wait for it to stop writhing. Like I said, these webs are really, really strong. In fact, the one time I was trying to move the sticks around and I literally couldn't. So now we're just going to wait for her to do her little magic. She's still doing her thing here. And you can see as it writhes slower and slower, she's actually leaving another bite. She really doesn't want to let this thing go. As you can see, it is definitely struggling in the web there. And wow, she's really biting at this thing. She must be hungry. Now, what she's also doing is injecting on top of her venom a digestive enzyme. And what that's going to do is break down the insides of the mealworm as well. Now, again, she is wrapping this up. And another part of why she's wrapping it up is so she can kind of take it in a little package to take it home to her little burrow with her. So I'm just going to shut up for a little bit and we'll watch this take hold. And if it takes a while, then I'll time lapse it if I must. But I really think this is cool. So again, I'm going to shut up and just watch nature take its course. So like I said, now that it's paralyzed, she's basically going to take it down into her little den with her. And let's see if I can follow her here. Yep. And it's still putting up somewhat of a fight, so she's not going to let it go. Close my lid a little bit. Here. And the thing is, as I closed the lid, it kind of scared her away. But as you can see, it is secured. Now that she can see the coast is clear, she is now removing her her catch here from her web. You can see she's got it kept in that little web packet. Just making sure the coast is clear as she slowly liberates her prey from her web. And now that she's got it, she's going to, well, she's definitely got to make sure that web is not around her prey there. And she's also repairing the little areas that got damaged as well in that little, I wouldn't even call it a fight, but you can see as she starts to liberate the web, she repairs the little bits that she took, also making sure that her food is with her, of course, at all times, taking home her groceries, and constantly feeling that prey too. You know, she has to make sure her web is fully repaired and ready just in case something were to drop in while she was eating, which I heavily doubt is going to happen. But now she's also going to be starting to suck the prey as well. Make sure that she actually digests all the juices. And as you can see, her little den here is going to be a lot harder to see. You may have noticed that my flashlight went off. That's because my battery's a little low. So unfortunately, I won't show her actually feeding. But, you know, I think you got the gist of it. And as you can see, there's definitely no movement in that thing whatsoever. I think even all the muscle spasms have ceased. So, yeah, she's going to take her kill home with her. And, well, that's it for that. Now, I will mention that I do plan on doing more videos as the weeks go by. So that, you know, eventually if I find more bugs, obviously throw them in the tank, see if they sink or swim. That was more of just a mealworm. So I didn't really have any hope for it coming out alive or really thriving as much. So yeah, that's it for this video. I just figured I'd do a little quick video on how they feed so we can get a good idea as we go forward with this series. That's all for this one, everyone. You guys have a good one.